Hi guys, happy Monday. It's the evening time. It's almost 7 p.m. I put this, we got a new little mat for Elliot that's a little bit more like comfy, and I bought the biggest size they had, and I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but it wasn't. But I also want to start this series of decluttering my house because it needs to happen. So I think the first step of business is going through the bins that are in this coffee table, because we're getting a new coffee table that's coming in on Wednesday. So I need to go through the stuff that's in here and just get rid of some stuff, and then we also plan on getting rid of the little glider thing right there, which my mom said she was going to take it. I don't know. You probably should ask her if she still wants it. So there's that. And then we also have like a little shelf that has our games on it, and I'm debating on moving it to this wall and then like putting all of Elliot's toys on it or something, or keeping it over there and putting all of his toys on it, something, just so his toys aren't over there with all of our like electronics and stuff, of him possibly like breaking it. So but for now we're gonna go through this stuff. I'm gonna just go through it off camera, and then I will report back to y'all on what I get rid of. Okie dokie, I have gone through the stuff. I was able to empty 2 bins. Well, some of them were like pretty much empty. One had like those little like cardboard board games that were from like McDonald's or whatever, and I was like, we don't need this, whatever. And then basically a lot of it just got like recycled. I had freaking my PlayStation instructions, like I don't need that stuff. I know how to freaking set up a PlayStation. So, and then I just put some stuff where it needed to go. Really only got rid of one thing. Some of it was like a game that I was getting rid of, and then one is like playing cards, but they're like my husband's playing cards, so I need to ask him if he wants to like keep all of these or get rid of any of them, since we have so many playing cards, and those are just like random, like some of them are from like random cruises that like aren't pretty or cute or anything. So I need to ask him about that. And now I really wanted to try to get this, like just put it to the curb. I don't think anybody's gonna want this, and I definitely don't feel like trying to take it to Goodwill, so yeah. So I do need to like move everything off of it, so this is like gone before Wednesday. So that's what I need to do, is move everything. happy Wednesday. It's a few days later than the last time I talked to y'all, since I was trying to reorganize the living room. So, coffee table just got here, and it needs to be built. I didn't realize it was gonna have to be built, but that's okay. Got rid of the glider that's in my car to go to my mom's house, and then also got rid of the other coffee table Monday night, put it on the curb, and somebody came and picked it up at like 1 a.m. or whatever. So things are happening in here. And then I plan on trying to put the swivel chair where the glider was. I'm gonna take the playpen down because Elliot doesn't really stay in there. He really just likes to move around, so I'm just gonna take it down. And then he has this little like toy chest thing, little Harley Davidson toy chest in his closet that used to be in my office, but when I got pregnant it was always intended on it being for my child. So I think I'm gonna try to take that out of his closet to bring in here to put his toys in here. So a lot of things are happening, and I'm trying to like keep my mind sane to make sure I remember everything that I want to do, but I'm trying to get as much work done. And I think I'm also gonna try to move this swivel chair over there really quickly. Okay, here's how it looks so far. I know it's very close, but I plan on moving the game shelf. So then that would go back in there a little bit more and give the couch more room. But now it feels like a lot more open, 100% more open. So that is the game plan. But at least I got that moved, because I didn't want to like build the coffee table and then try to move that. So baby steps are happening in here, and we're still on the road to decluttering. The next thing for me to be able to move the game stuff, you can't even see because the whatever it's called, the windows, I need to organize the linen closet, because I want to try to get those into the linen closet on the shelf in the linen closet. So baby steps. But now that the coffee table here, obviously I need to build it, and then I can get the bins and stuff back into where they need to go. So baby steps. Hi guys, happy Thursday. Update is me and my husband Trey got the coffee table built last night, and so now I just need to fill it with all the stuff and get everything together. And then today has been a little bit stressful. This little guy got hurt, got a little cut underneath his eye, and then I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, he's gonna be fine, Don't get me wrong, he's gonna be fine. But we did end up taking him to urgent care just to make sure, and for our pieces of minds, that he is gonna be okay. And he's gonna be okay. He'll probably just have like a little scar underneath his eye, but the doctor said, at least, or since he is so young, that it's just gonna like scar, and then like it'll probably just like stretch out when he's like older and stuff. So it's not gonna be as bad. It's not gonna be as bad as my scar that I have freaking right here from my mom's dog when I used to live at home. But yeah, that was fun. That was a little stressful. And all right, let's get some of the stuff from that into here, and hopefully all the stuff in the bins fit in here. So let's get started. What are you doing? Can you come back this way? Hey, Bubba. Okie dokie, here's what we have. We have this bin in here. I don't know if it will fit long ways. And then in this drawer, I need to go through all this stuff, so I just put it in here. And then this is like movies and games, so that's nice. No. And then we still have a bunch of space in here for other stuff, which is nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Good morning, guys. It is now Saturday. I was gonna work on this stuff yesterday, but then we ended up going to my dad's house for dinner, and then we didn't leave his house until 8, and then we went to HEB, and then came home basically. Oh, dang. I was gonna show you Harley. Harley like jumped in that. Well, Wilson tried to jump in it first, and his fat ass can't fit in there. But I just did this. So 3 bins fit in here. I was hoping 4 would fit, but it was a little bit of a tight squeeze and it wasn't gonna fit. But I had all of my movies in this, and it was right there. But Elliot started messing with it, and then I realized I could put them in here, and then they fit like this. So that's nice. So all of them fit there. Debating on if I want to move these to there. I don't know yet. I might just leave this stuff here for now. But at least I was able to use some of these because they were pretty expensive since they were from Target. I think they were like $10–12 a piece, and we have 6 of them. I mean, I got them like a few years ago, but... And then I wanted to get Elliot's a little toy chest that I have that's in his closet out, but I was gonna do that before his nap time, but then I realized it's filled with toys, so probably either do that when he wakes up or tomorrow. So, but I did get this. We got childproof cabinet locks, and then I also got this like foam stuff to go on the windowsill, so now I can take apart the little playpen thing, since he doesn't really play in it. Like, I don't put him in there to like play, if that makes sense. So it was utilized for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months that it's been up. So it is time to take it apart, even though it was annoying to putting it together, but it's fine. Oh my god, hi guys, it's Monday now. I know I'm doing a terrible job at recording, but the last time I spoke to y'all was me taking down the playpen. Okay, let me turn you around. But here's what it looks like now. We got the little Harley Davidson toy bin out of Elliot's closet. His toys are in there. His stuffed animals were all up here, but he took them all down. And then I added the like padding thing to this thing. And now I'm trying to be not stuff on anything, but also not show my work computer. Now we need to get this stuff moved. But before I can do that, I do need to go through the linen closet. So let's do that while I have a moment of free time in between work, and then Elliot's taking a nap still because he didn't go down until almost noon, since my sister stopped by and got mad that he was about to go down for a nap, so he stayed up a little bit longer, which I'm not doing that again. I cleared off the top shelf of the linen closet. I was trying to do it really quickly because we keep our door closed so the cats don't get in here. We've been leaving it closed. Well, Elliot used to sleep in here with us, so, but now he sleeps in his crib at night like a big boy. My mom art. That's a different story for a different day, but got all the crew necks in here, and I'm gonna see if there's any of them I can get rid of, because this one person does not need this many crew necks. And I'm pretty sure there's a few that I could like part ways with. So let's do it. Okay, this is my little stack of items we're getting rid of, and that's still the amount of it that I'm keeping, but I'm probably gonna go through the stuff that's on the hangers. I'll just do that off camera to see if there's any other stuff I'll get rid of. But now, before I put those back in, I'm gonna move the games and stuff into the linen closet. Okay, we did it. But I'm just now noticing that there's 3 more games over there. I did go through them. So I'm gonna try to sell this one again. I don't know. And then we have, that's the Raven one that I'm probably gonna try to sell. I'm gonna try to sell these Big Bang Theory. I thought I was gonna keep them and play them, but we really don't have that many. Like, if anything, I would keep this one out of the 3. And then we just got a new Sorry, because this one's like the fire and ice version, whatever the hell that means. And then this is like a whole bunch of different games and stuff, but I was gonna ask my husband about that one. And then this one, I've had this game forever and a day, since I was like a kid, and I really don't care for it, so getting rid of those. So now we can put it back. The crew necks, but I'm gonna do that later because I think Elliot's awake. So that's it for now. Good morning, guys. Okay, I pretty much got the living room finished. It is super early, but I wanted to show y'all the living room before Elliot takes all of his toys out again. So it is not perfect by any means. Like, there's still some stuff that needs to be like dealt with, but I would say that it's pretty good than what it was. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I dropped my phone on my nose. How fun is that? Okay, so here is the couch situation. Those are some packages, and then the swivel chair, Elliot's toys, my desk. That's a whole nother story. And then of course like our bear cage, and then those are more packages and stuff. But overall, I would say it's pretty good. Yeah, isn't that right, Bubbas? But yeah, that is it for the first episode of decluttering my house. Next, I think we're gonna work over there, because that needs to happen bad.